Friends, today we are trying to understand the drinking water, method of drinking, quality of water. All this is in a very big chapter. It's actually a very big chapter. So I covered most about like 3 to 4 videos are made in the last session, the batch 4 session. Okay. So anybody is interested in more details, definitely English videos are there about 3 to 4 only on the memory of water and nature of water, the drinking method and purification method, so on, so on. Many things we have discussed. Okay, maybe I'll post some of the videos into this in our group. Then you please go through. But still, I will try to give you some kind of idea about what kind of water must drink and which way you have to drink. Which way to purify. So let me give some ideas, my dear friends. Now, so what is the purpose of drinking water? Three things. Three are the main reasons for the purpose of water drinking. What are those three? First, number one. So you need proper hydration to all your cells, all the smallest cells, whatever you have. You need the proper hydration. Otherwise, it doesn't work. The performance of the cell will not be proper. Then you will fall into the ill health, my dear friends. That is the number one. Number two, in order to convey all the lavanas, all the vitamins, all the so-called the different minerals to the physical body, for your chemical reactions, you need definitely the chemicals, or you need all the chemicals, my dear friends. What are those required? What are those minerals? Not the chemicals, minerals. Minerals are required. What are the minerals required? Sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, all these all this zinc as well as. So these are the minerals required to be conveyed to every of your cell, my dear friends. So when these minerals are conveyed properly, then your metabolic reactions and all your activities inside you, everything will be intact. Okay, this is very essential. And then what is the third thing, friends? So this especially drinking water, the third very important thing is visarjana, that is excretion to happen properly from physical body. Like if you go to the toilet and flush, right, flushing that way. So the water used for here at the time of flushing. Flushing means what? Whatever the waste is created by the morning every day, that has to go out at any cost. It has to be cleansed. All the bowels has to be cleansed. Okay, so all the colon has to be cleansed. So when you want to do all these things, then what is obstacle for everybody is the the obstacle is whatever the water what you are drinking is not sufficient. No water you are drinking. So when you are not drinking any water, so there is no water inside the system. Flushing will not happen. All the excretion will not properly going out. So please remember this. These are the purpose of drinking water. Okay, right. And also, I can tell you the other spiritual perspective. Drinking water, I want life energy to be conveyed to my physical body. That means I also expect the life energy, that is Atma, that is the soul, its own Shakti, its own pranic Shakti, prana Shakti of the water. Right? It's all, we also call it as a life force of the water. It has to be conveyed to my physical body. All the organs will expect that prana Shakti or the life force to be conveyed to every part of the body, every cell of the body. Then your health will be much greater. But are you getting this kind of water with the life force in it? No way. It's already gone. So that those days are gone. So right. So the any water having this life force intact is the only water comes from the spring and in the deep forest, right? In the river it is flowing. The water, what the nature of the water? Nature of the water is continuously flowing. In which direction? In any direction. Not in one particular side direction, it doesn't go. If you try to make it like that to go, what happens? It loses its all the life energy, life force will go out, my dear friends. That is why. So very essential thing is here is, so we actually especially we wanted to we expect a life force to be conveyed to our physical body through water. But unfortunately, it is not happening. It will not happen easily unless you find out some methods. You try to understand in this session, then you apply them. Then at that point of time, your water also will convey the life energy to your physical body, especially through your blood. It reaches to all the organs, all the so-called the cells of the body. then your health will be always good. That's the purpose of drinking water. So what is the quality of water in the society right now, friends? Now, the water comes from the river, reservoir, then come through straight pipe. It comes to your house through, what's called tap. And once you rotate the tap, you get the water. All these water is having chlorine mixed. They use chlorine, lot of chlorine for the treatment of the water. That's very bad. So same water, what you do, you can't drink it. If you continuously drink, you will get into the ill health. So then what you will do? You will go and get the one UV filter and insert it. When you put the UV filter, what happens? It pass through. What UV filter does? UV filter will remove the so-called virus, bacteria, and then any smell, any kind of chemicals, any odor, all these things will be removed by UV filter. Then the outcome of the UV filter but of course the UV filter must be given the tap water alone, the Kaveri water in Bangalore or in other places, different water. The tap water, river water, whichever you feed to the UV, out of the output of that UV machine, you can definitely drink. It's good. Definitely it's good. The reason is, so it is having enough amount of minerals, no doubt. Enough amount of minerals are there. They are not removed, my dear friends. Then it is good for you. It is going to help you. But so is the Kaveri water like a river water is available everywhere? No way. Everywhere borewells. We have put we are digging into the deepest core of the earth. Then we pluck out some, pull the water outside, right? Very bad. It's very bad, very bad for the nature. In fact, we should not do like that. But what happened is that water comes, the borewell water, it has got high amount of minerals, excessive than what required, my dear friends. Then what happened? Scientists have invented a way that's called reverse osmosis, RO filter. Then they put it into the RO filter. What RO filter does, in every apartment, everywhere they write RO water we are giving to all the houses, right? They write. It means what RO does is RO will take away all the minerals. It means whether required minerals, non-required minerals, everything it will remove completely. Then it make a zero water, a dead water. It's called dead water, my friends. So that is the water comes to our houses. Then we will be drinking that. So there is no minerals at all in that water, my dear friends. All the minerals are taken out, right? So that's how. So we will not be fulfilled with the kind of minerals what we wanted. Then so what is the water? How do you make that water to get more minerals? That means you have to convert the same water. See, all the bottled water, can water you get, all the water you buy, a water bottle you buy outside, all these are actually not the alkaline water, they are the acidic water. You go and measure the pH value. You go and measure the TDS of that water, right? You get every day one can to your house, right? Because you are not having tap water, you depend on the can water. So just because you want to be safe and secure, isn't it? So that can water has got TDS about 30 to 40 or 50, but it's required about 150 to 200 must be there. That you have to ensure. For that, what happens, friends? There are some alkaline filters, right? So which have come. What they do, they take this water out of the UV or AGO, whatever, they put into this machine. So small machine, which is really made very nicely and with the help of collaboration of our Indian and other country people. So it's very good. So then once you do that, once you pass through that alkaline filter, you will get out of that is alkaline water. Friends, any water which is tasty, always remember, any water you are drinking which is tasty, that means a normal water you drink outside through bottle, right? The water bottle, it tastes, it's trying to be tasty. That is not good for health. That is not a good water at all. In that pH value, if you measure, pH value will be always low, less than 7, 5, 6, like that. So then it is a acidic water, my friends. So never ever drink that. Okay. So now what happens? This alkaline filter you can use, and there are many other methods also. Our ancient methods are there in order to purify the water. What are the ancient methods, my dear friends? See, you take one copper vessel, right? For example, you are getting a tap water, or you are getting a borewell water, or you are getting a can water. What you are supposed to do, you just take that water and store into the one complete copper vessel of 20 liter, for example. Then you store in that water, store in that copper vessel for a overnight. The next day morning, it is ready. What water is ready? You have life energy in that, right? What the copper has got a great characteristic is it whenever you put the water into the copper, if you store for some time, see what will happen immediately. It will attract all the bacteria, virus, everything. It will kill. All the whatever the free electrons are there, extra electrons are there in the d orbital of a copper element. So what happens? Those extra electrons will be conveyed to the water. Conveyed to the water, it tries to kill all the free radicals, whatever it exists in the water. So then your water will become a structured water. Your water will become an energy water. Understood? So minerals are the minerals also it will provide. So to the extent copper will help to provide some minerals to the water also. Okay. So likewise, friends. So if you use our oldest method is the oldest method. In fact, our rishis and all the munis, they used to carry one kamandala in the water, the copper kamandala. Always the water will be there. You also need to drink water always from the copper vessel or copper bottle. So if you don't have copper vessel in the house, what you do? Take a one steel vessel of 20 liter, pour the water from a can, a plastic can, whatever. So after that, you make one small, so a small one kind of a seat, copper seat. It is 12.5 centimeter by 3.5 centimeter. Make one copper seat. So that copper seat every day night before sleep, keep into the water. Then over the night, it will be in the water and it will suck all the virus, bacteria, and unnecessary particles, everything it will suck. It will be deposited onto that particular, that particular small seat also. Okay. So now your water is ready for drinking. It is ready for cooking, everything. It is a structured, it's called structured water, my dear friends. But there is one more thing important is this either the copper vessel you are storing the water or you take this small plate and insert into the water. What you are supposed to do is you need to supposed to be cleansing this thing every day morning. With what you can cleanse? Take one nimbekaya, that means lemon piece, cut it and then apply some salt. So with this you have to nicely you have to remove the on the top of that copper surface. You have to do every day. You have to rub. So when you rub with this lemon and sugar, all the things which are deposited on the especially this copper plate will be gone away. It will be removed. Then it is ready for the next day. Otherwise, without cleaning, don't use. Okay. Now, friends, so like this, many methods are there. Use the pyramid on the top of the can, on the top of the water. It will energize. It is much helpful, right? And when you go to temple, you give tirtha. Why tirtha is so powerful? Because with the tirtha in front of God, so the priest will be chanting so many mantras, right? All those mantras, all those vibrations will be stored by the water, right? So water will be storing all the memories, my dear friends. Everything it will memorize. The bad, good, everything happened in that water. For example, you mixed a chlorine. This is what is called chlorine at the time of this so-called cleansing by government. They do add addition of chlorine. So the chlorine which is added into that particular water, even if you apply through UV filter, you remove the chlorine also. But that vibrations, that addition of this chlorine, once upon a time you have done to the water, it will remember. And what will happen with that? So even you remove the chlorine, but the effects of that chlorine will be there in that water because the water has got a memory. It will store. Okay, whatever the way you talk, whatever the mantras you chant in front of you, keeping the water in front of you, it is going to just all this will be transmitted to the water. Water carries them. Because water carries them, the same water, so all gurus and sages, what they do, they put onto your head, saying that the things will all your problems will go. So likewise, friends, this is very powerful, right? The water is not a small thing, so you need to be aware of all this wisdom and start using it in that sense. Okay, so never ever get into the problems, drinking water at all. Drinking water is a major concern nowadays everywhere in the society, right? So what are the best ways to treat water? I explained you how much water you should drink per day. See, friends, for example, you are 60 kgs, 6% of 60 kgs, how much? It will be about 3.6 liters per day. So that's how you get to calculate. Whatever your weight into 6% of that. That is equal to your the amount of liters of water required to be fed every day. Please follow that. Okay. Now, so what is the method of drinking water? Everybody will do lot of mistakes while drinking the water. So this is more and more important, my friends. Okay, so what they do is this: they'll take the water, they'll be running and drinking water, they'll be talking and walking continuously and drinking the water. That's not good. Walking, running, while they're running, while they're walking, while standing, if you keep drinking water, what will happen is, along with the water, the vayu will enter into the vayu nala. Then it slowly, what happens, it disturb the inside the, especially inside the knees. Okay, in the knee joints, joint pains, ankle pains, all this will start as you are growing further. Okay, as you are growing older, all these problems comes and hit you badly. So that is why always method of drinking water is sit at one place, aram se, take the bottle of water or whatever that tumbler of water, and all this water must be stored in the copper vessel. That water only you must use it. Okay, so take that water sip by sip, like coffee tea, how you take, no, like coffee tea. So like that, you have to slowly you have to drink water. This is going to be a great help for your physical body, my dear friends. But especially, so coming out of this, so many other problems, right? Whatever the problems, so you'll be able to easily come out of the problems if you do this kind of a drinking of the water. So hope you understand how to drink the water, right? Method of drinking water. And what is the memory power of water? I explained you already. Life force of the water, I explained you. So please follow these things. Definitely, it is going to help a lot. So the water, what you have to drink. If anybody is having further questions, please send the question in the WhatsApp. Okay, easily we can answer, especially regarding water. What water has to be drink, and what are the problems you are facing with the water. So we'll try to clarify you. Not a problem. Okay. So these were the friends about home remedies. So as per the holistic lifestyle concern, we today we learned about the water, drinking water, method of water, all this, all about the water and its quality, everything, my dear friends. So thank you very much for patiently listening. All this the so-called all the subjects, all the topics, my dear friends. So thank you very much. Namaste.